Hello, and welcome to the W.A.I.T channel. What Am I Thinking? A podcast where two sisters share uplifting conversations on fun and sometimes serious topics.
Join us each week by clicking the notification bell and subscribing to our channel. If you enjoy the show, use the share link. It's one of the best ways to expand the conversation.
Hello, and welcome back to the W.A.I.T channel. What am I thinking? Today we're thinking about programming that we're watching, that we're waiting to come back on with season 2 or additional seasons. It's so funny, we had actually filmed or recorded something for this some time ago, and I accidentally deleted it. But this time I'm going to do a better job at saving it. So we're going to talk about some things. Tracy, my list is long, and it is just astounding to me that programming has just it has just gotten to be so good. It's creative. Some of the things are out the box thinking.
Right.
And I'm just going to jump in and just share one of the programs I had talked about. It's from, and it's on, it was Epix, but they were bought out by MGM. And their season, this is season 2, just started on Sunday.
Okay.
And it almost is a little bit like Lost. Just superb writing. Every episode, you're just wondering what is going on. So season 2, episode 1, Sunday came on, and it's just out the gate, just pandemonium. So much is going on, and you're just wondering, oh my goodness, you people, you need to get in the house. It's almost getting dark. Yeah, just wonderful. And so I won't consume. If you have not watched From, you have got to stream season 1 and jump on board so that season 2 has just started. It is a must watch.
Okay, so something that I just finished watching was Perry Mason.
Oh yeah.
And it was a pretty good season. I'm sorry that it ended. It's like they always end too soon, especially when you have been waiting for them. And so this season did a great look at Los Angeles and looking at what happened to some aspects of the Latino community and how they were displaced. And I meant to do my own sort of deep dive look into that story to see how much of it is truth and how much of it was fictionalized, because it's sitting around them building that Dodger Stadium there when they got the Brooklyn Dodgers eventually, and also the homophobic nature of the society at that time, and even brings in history with with the Japanese and the embargoes that were being placed. So it was just really. It's smart.
It really
is. It's smart, and I love a smart.
It's almost like film noir.
Yes.
Very much so.
Yes. So I really love that. And so before I kick it back to Lori, since I'm talking about HBO and one that I have finished watching, I will go ahead and share one that I can't wait for it to come back, and that's The Gilded Age.
Yes.
So one of those time period pieces, watching the Perry Mason make me long for that time period. And one other thing about Perry Mason, I love the black family that they have in there. They make him such a smart, and they make the wife so strong, and I love that. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing The Gilded Age, because they also have a family, a young lady of color, and watching her journey, and she is one of the smart, very great, strong characters in that show. And so, yeah, I'm looking forward to The Gilded Age returning. I don't know if it has a date yet, but I know it's coming back and I can't wait to watch. What about you? What are you looking forward to returning?
Okay, so the next network, Apple TV. Okay, I'm going to name two of our favorites so we can both just combo on this one.
I know the two.
Foundation and Severance.
Yes.
I have recently been rewatching Severance.
Okay.
Because I know that there are so many little elements of this show just in, like, I read this one guy's a story on it about the color of clothing that Helly wears. And how, depending on what she does, right.
Okay.
So it's like, I need to go back and really look at that. And pay closer attention to Dylan. And how he says, I'm smart, and how he can read a book and then recite literally an entire paragraph after just reading, so I know there's something
That's
really
how he was
important.
able to remember what to do the switch.
Exactly. So, I'm just so looking forward to that. And then Foundation, I was so happy that Apple purchased the rights to this book and to be able to
keep it going.
So Apple, you got to get better at releasing your stuff faster.
Yeah. So I'll give Apple another nod. I just started watching, which I didn't realize. So I've gotten spoiled, and I like to just binge it and be done. But I got hooked on one, and it's The Last Thing He Told Me with Jennifer Garner. And I didn't realize it was like an episode drops a week, and I came to it late. But I got to watch, I want to say 3 episodes, and so I will be continuing to watch that. But I haven't decided if I'm going to wait till all the episodes drop and then go back and watch it. But I kind of think they might have me hooked, where I might be watching every week. But I also, season 3 of Ted Lasso is a lighthearted one too. That I'm watching. So yeah, I'll give a couple nods to Apple TV for that.
So the next one for me is Disney.
Okay.
The Mandalorian.
Okay, that's Tony's show.
Yeah, so they dropped the entire season. I love that about Disney. They don't nickel and dime you. They drop the whole season.
So I might need to check into some of
so
theirs.
I'm going to save that one for a couple of weeks. Yeah, vacation. So I can just sit and binge that one.
And I said I might go back, but because I'm not so Star Wars, I'm not a stalwart, that I don't know if I will get it all.
I think that you will. I think that when Disney started creating like the different spin-off series from it, they're standalone.
Okay.
You just need to know enough about that sphere, and you can watch any of them. It's good versus evil, basically. Basically,
because I still haven't done the whole Hobbit thing to do the prequel to that on Prime, because I haven't watched all the movies yet. So I got a lot of catching up to do on that area. But it's always such great
it's really
content.
Great. It really is
coming out. So since you gave the nod to Disney, then I will also give a nod to Paramount, because they had a couple over there that I enjoyed. Tulsa King with Sly Stallone was a good surpriser for me, and also the one with Jeremy Renner, which it is called Mayor of Kingstown. Those are 2 that I actually enjoyed. I found Paramount because I had needed to find Yellowstone, and so that's how I got to the Paramount app in the first place.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So Paramount, Halo, The Good Fight.
Yeah.
The Star Trek spin-off, Strange New Worlds.
Yeah.
Okay.
I only watched part of season 1 for that, so I would have to do a big binge on that.
And Prime. So there's one called The Periphery.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotta watch it. It's science fiction. but it kind of I don't want to give away the storyline. I don't want to give it away because it's like you watch the first episode, and again, it's a head scratcher. What's going on here? Okay, I'll have but to it is worth a watch.
Okay. And so the last one I'll do on Prime is the final season of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh,
it's on, and they do this sort of flash forward in it, and so which was unexpected. So you kind of know she does make it, but the journey, of course, is marred. And so I don't know how many episodes it is, but I've watched, I want to say 3 or 4 of the new season of that.
How many seasons is?
I want to say this is season 4, maybe the final season. I think it could be 5, but I want to say it's 4.
I got on the bandwagon, started watching it, but you can only do so much with a hotspot.
True. And the gaps in between. Yeah. The gaps in between shows makes it, because when we had our regular old TV, we knew that come fall, the new stuff was going to drop, and then you would get some reruns, and then some stuff would drop you'd have your summer shows that would drop, and then you knew. But sometimes some of these shows go over a year. Yeah.
I think
that's
with these
torture.
It is, and I think that's something that they really need to address, because there are the programming and new programming that's coming out. It is vast, and you're taking a big risk that you're going to lose portions of your audience. Regularity
matters,
absolutely,
and I like to know that. So it would be good if they could do a little bit better. And TV shows, the pandemic pushed some of them off their schedule, but some of them have realized we don't have to be that way, and the audience may still be there. So we'll see. But it's good to know there's some great things to watch. If you have some shows that you like, that you have watched recently, or that you're looking forward to coming back, or new shows that are having their first season, share them in the comments so that we can watch along, or we could say I'm in or I'm out. But it's good to know that you are on the journey with us as we share what we're thinking about shows we've watched, we're looking forward to watching, or that we just can't wait to see again. So thank you for listening to the W.A.I.T channel and what we are thinking.
The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely ours and should be taken as such. Our thoughts are intended purely for entertainment purposes. Please do not take anything we say as fact or advice. Thank you for listening.